Welcome everybody back to Hogwarts Legacy. I'm Narkov. We're here just flying outside of the castle. We've got a quest over there where we want to talk to Poppy about why she left so abruptly after we returned the dragon egg. However, before we do that, I did go ahead and set up all my gear the way that I said at the end of the last episode. Let's take a look at that. I went ahead and all the purple stuff I upgraded once. You can see there's the three dots in the middle there, and the first one's illuminated, very similar to the broom upgrades here. And for the traits, I put 2 disarmings on. So disarming 2 is greatly increased damage with Expelliarmus. Our handwear and our neckwear has that. For the cloak, I put on concentration 2, greatly increases damage of all damage spells. I figured why not spread the love instead of putting a third one on. The reason that these only go to 1 upgrade is because I don't have a Fwooper, which we need Fwooper feathers to go to the 2nd level of purple gear. However, I did have all the materials to go to the 2nd tier of all my legendary stuff, so they're all at 3. And all 3 of them have the exact same trait. I gave them all Unforgivable 3, significantly increased damage dealt to cursed targets. So, Expelliarmus curses targets. We do a lot of damage with Expelliarmus. We've also got the 2 Unforgivable curses, which are obviously going to curse the targets. And yeah, I think this is going to be really strong compared to what we were. We also have some challenges, so let's look at that before I go any further. Ooh. Trait, Ancient Magic 1. Upgrading my gear unlocks these? I should just upgrade my gear over and over as I get it then. Until that gets unlocked, because that'll be really nice. Either way, let's go talk to Poppy.
Oh good, you're safe.
Yeah. It's a safe place to meet.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Still talking about that?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures.
Ooh.
One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
What? I want a Snidget.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Not just based on it, it used to be.
Why would Snidgets be valuable for poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Well, give them to me, and we'll do the same thing, but we'll just take out the killed part, yeah?
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Let's go get them.
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds.
We can be, right?
From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Start checking them.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist.
I'm assuming they do if this quest exists.
We had the surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Oh no, I want to talk to the
Sounds
centaurs.
as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
Let's talk to some
We need
centaurs.
to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high.
Yeah.
Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
You're gonna think
I'll
on
let
it.
you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay. Okay. Sure. We'll wait. I really want to go after this Snidget now. I don't want to go do something else. Okay, so you need to give you some time. So we'll legitimately wait and see if that does it. Just sit down. Give it some time. So did you think about it, Poppy? Huh? Did you think about it at all? What did you think? No? Alright, have a nice day. Nice talking to you. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to figure out something else to do right now. I'm excited to do that when it does become available, though. Let's take a look at what we can do. I think we're going to do It's All Gobbledygook now. Okay, we gotta go get Amir and bring him to Lodgok. Is apparently all the way up there, hey? Yeah, let's do a teleportation thing. I don't want to climb that tower. Tower. Okay, wait. We are tracking it already. Okay, let's travel. Be cool. Alright, we need to go this way.
Revelio.
Ding. God damn.
Can't catch Peeves!
Have a nice day, Peeves. Can I look through this? At nighttime, maybe? Oh my god, climb. You do is climb.
Hello there.
What's up?
Hello, Amir. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
I do want to put a stipulation that, yes, it will likely be dangerous.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know Gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
I do want to hear you say them, though.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
We will take this. Astronomy telescope. The finest stargazing instrument of its kind. Can I look through? It doesn't magnify anything, it's just glass. Of course I can't fly from here. Why would I be able to fly from here? Let's just go ahead and teleport to the south side of the map. because I'm pretty sure that's the area that I wanted to go through that I couldn't go through. Yeah, it's looking like it. I didn't get any blue flame? What about here? That's one, right? Yeah. Looks to be the closest one at least.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Say that about all the hamlets.
Revelio.
Stupid spiders. I don't know why, but I'm tempted to try this one. I always say that, and then I get confused by the puzzle, and then I go, oh, I don't want to do this right now.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
To go ahead and grab this. That's for sure.
Revelio.
Their increased Revelio range. Wow. Good purchase. What the hell? That was a lot of noise. There was more here. I saw it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Just gonna approach Lodgok and start the quest. Yeah.
A friend who speaks Gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amir. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledygook.
Oh no.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Okay, stupid
Amir and I
door.
can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Clever.
The door is looking at us.
No, it's not. The whole point of being invisible. Assuming there's more eyes within the mine.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
So, Amir, you need to know. We're 100% fighting lots of people and or goblins in this mine. That's 100% going to happen. I'm going to use unforgivable curses in front of you. Don't freak out. It'll be okay.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Focus up. It's gonna be a challenge for you, I think.
I still can't believe we're inside a real
Akio.
goblin mine.
The way forward.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful.
Perfect. You wait
As I'm
there.
sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Eye above that door, so let's try and be.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a
You
moment
don't see
ago.
me.
Who's there? You're really not very spider.
Imperio!
Rather unwise.
Oh wait, did he react? Oh no, not in my vicinity, please.
Expelliarmus!
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. That was a little more than I'm used to.
Yeah,
I'll get us through his
I
safety
tried to
on
warn
it.
you.
You have my word.
Weird.
We're being watched. By a door.
But it doesn't see me this time. Assuming this area is just like, if you didn't understand the chests that work the same way, and you hadn't been able to collect any of them yet, because you didn't know what to do, you'd do this quest and go, oh, and
Character
go
from
get
one of
them
the
all.
adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Anything else in here? Yes, definitely. Right, go up. Yep. That's the way to go. Just a bag, or is it a big statue? It's a bag. can always use the money, you know?
Ready to fight? Someone's here.
He's dead on me.
Fascinating to see Gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Anybody down here? No? Just a bunch of unattended fire. And let's see, which is the right way to go? Tracking not available. Okay, check this. Where we just came from. Awesome. Okay, I get it.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car.
Petrificus totalis.
Feel as though I'm not alone.
Imperial. Accio.
Descendo!
Accio.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Accio.
This place is more
Guardian
complex
Leviosa.
than I had expected.
Wait, what?
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You don't say. I do not have Wingardium Leviosa bound. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amir. I tried to do it again, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's grab
Accio.
that. For whatever purpose it serves, not completely sure.
Revelio.
Elio. Check around in here.
Confringo.
Get around that somehow. Okay, fine. Oh, it's another one of these.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
This part of the mine is, yeah. So what I really need to know, I think that what I discovered
Lumos.
there.
Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Oh.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
I think what we learned there was that if we Accio something and hold
Accio.
it, and it's something that can be Leviosa'd,
Wingardium Leviosa.
then it just automatically goes into it. Now, what I need to learn is when there's a box that needs to be Wingardium Leviosa, like specifically, and that's its purpose, can I use the same mechanic on that, or do I need to bind it? Because if I don't need to bind it at all. Oh no, Devil Snare, it's so dangerous. Schnicker. The only thing I don't get is, like, this is a room the goblins use. Is this their pathway in? Is this what they use to come in here? What's up, guys?
How nice of you to stop by.
Accio. Bodega.
You won't survive this
Leviosa.
place.
You can't stop us. Chill spells glance off of me. Release me!
Incendio.
We're fire, guys. Yeah, bro.
Flipendo.
You chill out.
Much too slow. Prepare to surrender now.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Imperial.
Easily like
Expelliarmus.
Oh, that was meant for me.
Leviosa.
Fight about what?
Return me. Losing your stride.
Incendio. Protego. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Turns out I do have a Guardian Leviosa map, but not where I was using it.
I will make you.
Imperial.
How about you help me?
Expelliarmus.
I should have been.
Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Bravo.
How many of them are there?
That should be the
There's
last of
plenty
them,
of
I'll meet.
Accio.
Is that not it this time? Or is there 2 steps? Fire and then...
Revelio.
There's a door. So
Lumos.
let's try and be visible.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Probably open this. Without doing whatever puzzle this is.
Accio.
I'm a little confused why it's not working. Let's take a look on the other side. Oh, okay, that's why.
Confringo.
So now that we've done that, we should be able to do
Accio.
this. Which will do... that, okay. Let's check that out. What's the way out?
Revelio.
Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Yeah, I think that's way out. Okay, where are the rest of Ramrock's plans? They gotta be in this last room.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
That's all I had to do. Then I can go up the elevator. Whoa!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I was trying to tell
Glad
you.
you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
And we're gonna get out of here smoothly with no troubles, right? Absolutely. No questions. Level 2 lock. I really need to go get those moons so I can have level 2 locks. Maybe even grind up the level 3 lock real quick. Just get a bunch of moons. Okay, I see it there. It still exists. Target it. Hiya!
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
With the way we're
sight
talking,
indeed.
we're definitely not getting out of here smoothly. I want to see you jump, man. Nice jump. Once we get to the exit, there's going to be like a bunch of goblins waiting for us or some shit. No eye on this side. Is gone?
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Fair enough.
Without further ado, adieu.
Let me through the gap.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site.
That's Fig's wife.
She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
Of course he did.
After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Man, I kind of like Lodgok now. Kind of put himself into a weird position just to stand up for what he believes in. Very cool. Okay. So what does that open up for us in terms of main quest? Because that was the main quest we had to do. Do not have one right now. Okay, let's give it a second to let it populate maybe? Tell me what's next. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was in the distance. That's just the lamp right there. Talk to
I
me.
hope
What's
Professor
next?
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last.
Room upgrade.
Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Map chamber quest too. Alright, let's take a look at what populated. You've got just the 2, okay. The 2, not bad. Go get the broom upgrade and then speak to the portrait of Professor M. Fitzgerald in the map chamber. She was the old headmistress. However, that's about time for me today. So, thank you for joining me once again. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. Peace.